Hello, divine beings. Welcome to the channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Ilian Nicole, and I'm a mystic, a wanderer, a sixth density being that just came to this planet to sprinkle some joy and to disrupt the patterns that are not aligned with the highest truth, the highest vibration, which is unconditional love, strength, honor, reverence, devotion. True respect, honor, and devotion for all living beings. Delicious. And in yesterday's video, I shared that I was going to make a 3 video sequence on 3 essential truths of reality that are going to help you live in abundance, in the billionaire frequency, in the wealth consciousness of Earth. That means that you're instantly replenished when you live in conviction and alignment with your truth of the soul, because each one of us came here in this incarnation to take each other home, walk each other go home, back to source. And we all have a unique coding that is so juicy, and we came here to express it in the highest ability, in the highest capacity. So good. Oh, I'm so happy to be here with you all. Okay, so the second truth of reality: there's no cause that creates an effect. That's the linear domain. That is just, oh, I do something and then there's a propensity that creates an outcome. In 5D, in the realm of paradox, in the realm of true freedom and yumminess, what really happens is it's a vibrational game. You can only experience who you are. You can only experience what you are. You can only magnetize what you're a frequency of. So this is the end of like, I have to work to receive an outcome. I have to grind to get what I want. No, this is the opposite. It is, I become the frequency of all that I desire. What would I do today if I already know that I'm fulfilled, whole, and complete? If I already did and achieved all the things that I thought I wanted for my life, whatever it is, got married, had the kids, had the billion-dollar companies, had the high world impact, or whatever that is for you. Maybe like became a amazing chef, painted the paintings I wanted to paint, whatever it is. You already accomplished it. How will you act, be, and vibrate from that frequency that you're already in the end? And that's when it comes to you. So you will never have to work ever again a day in your life. You would never have to hustle for anything. You align your soul because there is no time. And then the vibration, the frequencies, the people, the circumstances, the monies, they come to you. You just relax, laid back, shield, because it all happens to you effortlessly for you. So no, there's no cause that precedes an effect. And there's no effect that creates a ripple from a cause. It was always already happening, and you attune yourself to the thought forms. I call it like a pool. It's like a pool, a floor, a frequency of thought forms, and you become aligned with the beings that are in a similar frequency and vibration. So if you don't yet see it in your reality, it's because you're not vibrating with it. You're not aligning with it. So you just gotta relax and receive. Call it in and let the show happen. Because God loves you so fucking much. And everybody in your field is a reflection of the love you believe you deserve. Every single character in your movie is placed there to remind you of your unconditional love and support. Because you're always supported, you're always held by Mother Earth because you are Mother Earth. I had a friend that asked me yesterday, like, would you ever have children? I'm like, everybody is. You all are my children. All of my students are my children. All of my friends are my children. And I'm yours too. We're all childs of God. But who is your God? Who loves you so unconditionally? My God, it's this beautiful, wealthy grandparent who adores me and spoils me and always gives me everything that I ask for. And that's my reality. And then from whichever vessel, vehicle, being, that belief acts through people, that's the example of my real-time life, and gives me exactly the love that I believe I deserve upon myself, and gives me protection and guard and strength. And I don't have to do anything. I just have to know it. So this is for you to feel infinitely safe, If anybody here has a wound of unsafety, I am the radiant living example that you're infinitely safe, infinitely supported, and you will always receive what you need and more. But you need to be open to receive and be open for inspired action, because after enlightenment, the mind goes silent. But it doesn't mean you stop living. You're in the world, yet not of it. You get an inspiration, you get a thought. You're like, today I feel like this is what I should do. I should go for a walk. I should call a friend. I should make a video. I should start this new venture. And you're not doing from doing this. You're doing from the vibration of completion, whole, enlightenment, realization. I am already happy. And from this happiness, what do I want to contribute in abundance to myself and the rest of myself, which is all a reflection of that unconditional yummy love that I feel for everybody, including me. At this stage, at this level of the game, everything happens by synchronicity. The miraculous becomes the normal. You're in the right place, in the right time, receiving the right activation, the right code, the right frequency. And it all flows accordingly. It all flows with ease. You're an awake player. Vibing, loving, existing, and you get paid to exist. This is when you actually get, so everybody's like, Nikki, but how does this, you just get paid to exist. You're in alignment, you're a creator, and you don't even care because you're not in the separation game. Oh, that I have to build the business to finally make it to 100K months, 500,000 months, did that, done that. It's empty. You know, one of the saddest beings in the world are billionaires. All they have is money. The only thing they really have is money. You don't want money. You want the frequency of joy. You want the frequency of happiness. You want to feel alive, to feel potent, to feel radiant, to feel that you can take on the world because it doesn't really exist. It's just a projection of your beliefs and what you believe will benefit you the most. Everything you do is because you believe if I do X, Y, Z, I'll finally be happy. Or if you still have needs and wounds of validation, which you haven't healed the wounds for social approval, then this is a bit too advanced for you. Because this, you have to disrupt every single pattern of what society told you should be and you should do. This is you create your own paradigm and you're a leader of what feels true to what you want. And then, my friend, the field recalibrates to conform to that conviction and that knowing. Because everybody's just reflecting back at you your doubts, your insecurities, wherever you believe you're not there yet. That's what we mean by everybody's a character and they play a role in your movie to show you where you're not home. And what's home? Home is a feeling of completion. Home is the feeling of God's love. Home is, I feel so nourished, so held, so just by existing. And everything else is a cherry on the top. The business is a cherry on the top. The friends are a cherry on the top. Being on earth is just like, wow, it's so exciting that I can wake up and take on the world today. And what should I do? You know, it's just pure, the joy of your own existence. So my friend, don't try to feel into what I'm saying from my words. Feel into what I'm saying from the radiation of the frequency that's emanating from my aura. And you can receive this calibration, this activation. So second truth of reality. There's no cause and effect. Everything is a vibrational game. So which vibrations are you attuning yourself into? What no longer serves you? What should you let go of in your life so you can really, really step into all the abundance, bliss, and love that's already there for you? Because it's you. There's no separation. All one being. Within discernment of lower fields, light and the dark, which is just the absence of light. There's no real darkness. And this is a whole rabbit hole if I'm going to go into that topic of paradox and light and darkness and blah, blah. So if this sparked joy in your heart, if this resonates and you wish to dive into deeper work, click the link in the description in leannicole.com. You have 3 options: 1 hour call, 1 week process, or the 21-day long mentorship. And I also have 6 months and 1 month long containers. So this is either you test the waters or you're all fucking in. Okay, there's no middle. We can see if we like each other, if we can collaborate, if you're ready to step into the highest version of yourself, or you're all in into the deep transformation of your soul, into what's really, really gonna bring you that joy, aliveness, happiness, and the miraculous existence that just becomes your new normal. And I've worked with thousands of beings, created intensive transformations. Everybody has shifted their lives, quit their jobs, moved abroad, feels alive, energized, excited, supported, and tripled their income. And that doesn't even matter anymore. It's not about tripling your income. It's about how do you feel and the being you become after you cross that eye of the needle, that threshold. Okay, so this is for you. Resonates, click the link, send me a message, and I will be so excited to receive you.